Hey guys, Dylan here, and I've got Taylor next to me.
Yay!
And we are doing a redesigning OCs today, and yet again we're heading back to the land of Kristen Weston Chandler. And we have an OC he didn't make. It was an OC made for him, and then he stole and then redesigned. So we're not using his version, we're using the troll version made by Evan.
And I think that's only fair.
Yeah, it seems fair to do that. So, the original character, his name is Simone or Simon or whatever. I don't care. I don't watch anime. But he is based off of a character from, Gurren Lagann?
Gurren Lagann.
Okay, I'm very out of touch when it comes to anime.
Yeah,
I didn't
people
watch that show.
People try to overpronounce it and it gets cringy.
Yeah, I never watched it. It especially isn't an anime that seems interesting to me. Because it just seems way too over the top and ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But he's strongly based off of an anime character because he's a troll character. So when we had to look at his original art, it's shit. Purposely so. It is designed to be a troll character, so that gave us a little bit of leeway to work with.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up changing the shade of green he was because he was a really ugly green. And
a poopy green.
someone mentioned it in the stream, and that might be the case. He might have been pickle green.
Oh.
He might have been pickle green to fuck with Chris.
Probably.
There's a chance that he might have been sampled from a pickle.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of you guys who don't know who this character is, he is meant to be a Sonichu, which is a Pikachu and a Sonic character mixed together. Like, Sonic's DNA went into all the Pikachus and Raichus.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, the Sonichus, despite having that as their base work, they still inherited elemental powers. Like the Chaotic Combo, which we've already done a few Chaotic Combo members on this show. For some reason, this guy, despite not being part of the Chaotic Rainbow or whatever, he has drills on his hands. And the explanation of that was that when his parents died, he was able to take their drills.
For some reason.
And so me and Taylor decided to change that slightly to where, just like with other characters, he just inherited drills.
Mm-hmm.
He can just generate drills on his hands. And I would imagine it like the drills fold out of the little cup-links on his arms.
Yeah,
like
that
they
would
turn
be
the
cool.
gauntlets when they're not drills.
Yeah, so he does have hands.
Yeah, I would picture him actually having hands. It'd be like a transforming thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes sense since he's from Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. That's how I would picture it. I only have the basic information of what that anime is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I would picture it. And one of the biggest changes we ended up doing to him is giving him wings. And the reason why I gave him wings is because I wanted him to be more like a Beedrill. And one thing that is established, when the original character was drawn, I'm pretty sure that the thing on his back was meant to be either a cape or a jacket. One or the other. That's probably what it was meant to be. But for some reason, Chris Chan interpreted it as a shell. And he ended up using a shell as like the base work for his version of this character. So me and Taylor thought it would be interesting if it is a shell, and in the shell it protects his wings, and his wings can fold out from underneath the shell.
Mm-hmm. Which is my idea.
And one of the main reasons why I thought it was perfectly fine for a Sonichu to have wings like this is because there's another character who's also bug-esque with no explanation, and her name is Zapina Rosechew. And she also has bug wings and a bug light on her butt. And it's not explained how she has Firefly attributes at all. So at least this guy has the excuse of having Beedrill.
So is she like based on a Pokemon?
I don't know. It's just a Firefly.
She just has a light butt.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So there are other bug Sonichus. He's not the first. But with this design, we tried to keep a lot of the original. Like, we didn't change too much with him because the original troll design is perfectly fine. We made the ears longer. We made the tail more crooked and jagged and jank.
Because he's kind of crazy.
We gave him shoes that were more like the character he's based off of than just Sonic shoes recolored.
Oh yeah, they're just different colors.
And we gave him a crazy look in his eyes because we figured that, one, he's a weirdo miner guy, so miners are usually depicted as crazy. And two, in the comic, he tried to kill his sister with a bomb. So you have to be pretty deranged to want to kill your sister with a bomb.
Wasn't she trying to take a shit?
Yeah. He tried to kill her in the bathroom.
Why?
Because, see, this is where the meta-ness of Simonchu kicks in. Despite him not actually existing, he was jealous of her for taking his place in the comic.
Oh.
And the reason why Chris Chan did that is it was told to him to do it by the trolls. The trolls said, you have to kill off this character because you stole her. So he drew in this character killing her to, like, slight the trolls.
Oh, wow.
He's
really?
like, well, your character may be the original, but now he's a murderer. So that was the whole point of that. But when Chris retconned the comic, he ended up making it to where he didn't kill her. The explosion only hurt her a little bit. And he ended up getting reformed later in the new Simonchu stuff. That's probably one of the only good things in new Simonchu was his reformation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like him turning into a good guy. That's probably one of the few good things in the new Simonchu comics.
So what Sonichu, like, what's her name?
Simone La.
Yeah. Why
Very
didn't he
original.
want this one?
He didn't want this one solely because he needed another girlfriend character for
Oh, Wild?
Wild, yeah.
Oh.
And I assume that he changed the color because he didn't want two green characters being together.
Yeah.
So he literally, despite being hypocritical, turned a male character female and then had them hook up with
Wow.
someone. And funny enough, despite it obviously being a drill on his neck, Chris Chan interpreted it as a shark tooth. And when she had a kid, which she did, he had it said that it was a shark tooth. Even though they have giant drills on their hands, and you think it would be obvious that it's a drill.
Yeah.
Chris Chan just missed that somehow, and I don't get how.
You get how.
But yeah, he's basically the prototype to Simone La, if anyone actually fucking cared about or liked Simone La. He is one of the very first troll creations, and he is the very first troll creation, like Sonichu, to get... No. I would say there are other Sonichus that predate him, but he's like the most infamous of the troll-made Sonichus. And he is one of the original troll-made Sonichus.
Yeah, he is.
So he holds a special place in Chris Chan history. He holds a special place in the world of Sonichu. And hopefully you guys liked this redesign of him. I know that there isn't a whole lot done to differentiate him from the original, but when you have a solid framework, you don't really need to tear it down for no reason.
No.
I had fun redesigning this. Taylor had fun redesigning this.
I think I did.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, though. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you really like it, share it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.
Bye.